Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Mimi.
And we're going to show you how to make a really cute Christmas ornament that is a feature in this month's subscription treasure box. So in the subscription box, you have 2 packets of beads. One is beads and little stars. One is discs. There's colored discs and there's natural wood discs. And then you have some knotting cord. You have some great gold cord, which I wish I had at home, but we just have the beige here. So the first thing you're going to do is take out your wood. Go ahead, and your wood and your acrylic.
And you're gonna get your needle and you're gonna go underneath the wood and peel it off.
And peel that off. So each wood and acrylic piece has protective covers on it. That is so that it doesn't get burnt as it goes through the laser machine. I find, and that is it goes through the cutter as well. So I find it easiest just to take an end of a needle and just kind of pull up a little bit on the piece. It's really fun to see when the colors actually start to go. Look at this one, Mimi. Ready? Purple, one of your favorites. So you're just gonna make sure to start out to take off all of these papers from all of the pieces of your mixed treasure pack of acrylic discs and wood discs.
Want to stock up on beads and get a free gift for a friend? The December Treasure subscription is our best ever collection of high quality beads, including crystals, seed beads, pearls, round duos, check glass squares, and filigree links. Plus, get this Christmas tree stack ornament to hang on your tree. Plus, we're giving you up to $60 credit toward any jewelry making kit. All delivered free to your door. All this and this, plus this, for just $39.99. Subscribe now and give the gift of jewelry making to someone you love.
While Mimi's busy working on the acrylic and the wood discs, I'm going to show you how we work with the knotting cord. So we're going to take the knotting cord and take a little bit off, about 24 inches total on either side, and we are going to go ahead and cut that cord. So we're going to cut the cord, and whether or not you have size 0.8 or 0.5, it does not matter. The end of the cord, it's nice to go in and to take a little piece of the end of the cord, and we are going to actually melt the end of the cord with an open flame. What that's going to do is ball that up right there at the end, and that's going to keep it from fraying. I also like to kind of pull and extend it because it becomes a needle. If it gets wide like that, what you're going to do is just trim that down. And you can even glue, or you can even extend it more and pull more. But the nice thing is they have pretty large holes to go in and do. So once you do one side, you're gonna go in and you're gonna burn the other side as well. All right, so we have all of our discs now and all of our wood forms peeled off. And Mimi's gone ahead and put them into order so that way we make sure that the correct size is with each one. We have our 20 or so inches of cord, and I did peel one of my stars. You get a bonus extra star, and you obviously can use anything here at the top, like stars that came in the subscription box as well. Reminder, if you want to check out the subscriptions, you can look below the video and go ahead and look at those subscriptions as well too. You're gonna have to unstack them anyway, because we're starting at the bottom. All right, to start at the bottom, number 1, take this big wood bead. Ready? Big wood bead. You need big wood bead, and put it onto the cord. Yep, drop it down to the bottom of the cord, and I'm going to hold both pieces of cord now. So that biggest wood bead is just going to hang out at the bottom, and what that is the bottom of the tree. So which one goes at the bottom? Are you going to do color first or wood first? Because it doesn't really matter. And if you want to do 2, you can actually separate them out if you have other beads to space out. You could do an all acrylic tree and an all wood tree.
I like to do wood first.
Okay, so the wood's going to go first, and you're going through both holes of the wood.
So you can see
or both cords through.
color better.
Okay, at the top. Yep, I agree with you. Okay, so they both go through. Your finger's broken up. Did you get it? There's one. Okay. I might need to make it a little bit longer for you needle-wise. So let me double it up here. And this is the 0.8. Like I said, you can use the 0.6 too. Let me see if I can get it through that first one for you. There's 1. And there's 2. All right, pull her through. Drop it down.
And then we can.
And now, well, we need the color on.
One.
Yep. Might need to do
I'm gonna
each
try
color.
this one.
Okay, as she puts on that one, we're gonna get ready then after that first color, we're gonna stick on some wood beads, and then we're gonna go to the next one. All right, wood bead on, through both holes as well. So I'm going to keep this over here so people can see that
So
color
like
stuff.
kind of just doing both the whole time.
Both the whole time now, yep. Until we get to the star, we're doing both the whole time. And these, I think, would be really cool also to give as teachers' gifts this year. So if you didn't get the subscription box, we have a limited amount of project packs as well, too, that you can get these. We're going to stick on the round, and now we are going to repeat. Going in and adding our discs there, as well as the beads in between. All right, so we have finished up the tree, and look how fun it is. I love that it makes a little bit of noise. It'll be perfect hanging from the Christmas tree. One idea is that you could actually take the wooden blanks, separate them out if you want to, and you can use your acrylic markers to paint the wood beads as well as the star. You could even add a little bit of silver foil on the top if you wanted to have it be a silver foil. And Mimi just found out that hot glue guns come with colored sticks or glitter sticks, so she's super excited to craft with those. So for Christmas, think about mixing all of these different things. All right, at the top, remember I peeled off the paper of my star too, and I've put the star on one piece of cord going through. Right after the end here, I'm just gonna not overthink it, and I have one cord going through the star at the bottom rather than the point, and then just gonna do a plain overhand knot. This is a really, really simple idea. From here, we are going to cut off the extra cord. And once that extra cord is off, your ornament is complete. Now you're gonna wanna grab a Christmas wire, a hanger, or you could even go in and make a loop with a jump ring or go in and create with that as well too. You're gonna loop through the top of the star, and then you're gonna just nicely hang it on your Christmas tree. Are you excited for this to hang on the Christmas tree this year? Yeah. Another idea is to go in and write the date on the bottom of the wood here so you know exactly which year you made your Christmas ornament. So if you want to get the Christmas tree ornament, you can check out our subscription boxes. This month's treasure box has this guy in it. And we can't wait to see what you do with yours in our Facebook group for beading and jewelry making. Remember, there's links under the video to get all of the supplies and all of the projects if you want to start beading or get more inspiration from us. Thanks so much for joining us.
Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas. Enjoy your Christmas ornaments.